things are actually looking pretty nice, so we can judge the book by the cover. In this case, it is cold, but at least those gustiest of the winds have tapered off, and that snowfall, it too is exiting for most of us. 8.6, the official measurement for the Fargo area. Grand Forks at 8.2. A lot of 8 to 5 inch measurements here across southeast North Dakota and the northern Red River Valley as well. Now take a look at some of the big winners here, shall we? I don't know if you want to call it a big winner, but when you have 13.5 inches of snow in Staples there in Todd County, that's a bunch of shovel trouble. In fact, that's snowblower mayhem. 2-stage snowblower, hopefully. Dunvilla a foot. We had a foot in Toad Lake. Ribbit, 11 inches in New York Mills, and Wadena with an 11-inch report. Fairmount, 10 inches of shovel trouble. And our temperatures today were pretty fair. And look at this. Sundogs are out barking tonight as we enjoyed a beautiful time lapse from our camera out in the Devil's Lake Basin. Look at these actual air temperatures up in Canada. This is heading our way, folks. A very cold chunk of Arctic air is breaking off and heading south now. It's already to Regina, 26 below the actual air temperature, not the wind chill. Here's a look at the conditions right now. Snow continues from Kitson and Roseau County along Highway 11. It's lightening up quite a bit. That extends out into Duluth, where it is also starting to decrease in intensity. Now we got these fresh piles of deep snow, 5 inches to over a foot across the valley, with clear skies and the winds even starting to taper off for most locations. Where you see the colors, we still have a few gusts over 20 miles per hour, but as a rule, our wind is tapering off to under 10 miles per hour. Visibility is still an issue in some portions of central Minnesota, but it is improving. We don't have any mile or less reports at this time, and that's good news. 2.5 in Langdon, though, as we continue there. Here's the cold story. The black line on Hutch's map, that indicates the 0-degree line. Everything to the left of it, that's the cold blob that's moving in. It's approaching 10 below out there, 10 above for our central Minnesota counties where the clouds are lingering. And oh yes, factor in the wind chill. And in Minot right now, it feels like 32 below. That's dangerous cold, but look at this. Regina seeing a wind chill of 42 below. That means exposed skin freezes in about 10 to 20 minutes is all. So have that survival kit in the back of your vehicle if you are traveling heading into the night. Now let's take a look at the forecast, shall we? Our wind will continue to decrease as we go towards 10 o'clock, and we're going to see the cloud, this clear patch, if you will, spread across portions of Minnesota as well. As it does so with the fresh piles of snow, we're going to see temperatures fall like a 2-ton heavy thing down into that 10 to 20 below category, particularly Valley and points east. Out to the west, notice what's moving in. That's right, another round of snow. By daybreak, the clouds move in, and that's actually going to cause temperatures to rise. So many of us will have a midnight low temperature. If you're out walking the cat in the snowbanks, it's going to be cold early, but warming late. Now, the snow in the drive time. Our southern and western counties have the best chance at seeing some of the accumulating snow for that morning drive. Temperatures either side of 0 for most of us. Heading into the midday hour, the snow continues, but it doesn't come with gusty winds. It'll be easterly at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That won't be too bad. Now, by the midday hour and beyond, the snow will be a Red River Valley and points east event, things quieting down out west. And look at your temperatures during the day. Ridiculous cold heading in already. 10 below for central parts of North Dakota. The snow by the drive time home will be exiting, but what that means, the impact to your day is going to be that drive time home. Most of us will have some accumulation. The roads will be re-greased up with snowbanks, and it's going to be a little bit travel trickery out there as well. Tomorrow night, we've totally turned our attention to our next First Alert Weather Day into Wednesday, and that's for these ridiculous air temperatures. We're talking 15 to 30 below across the valley. So let's take a look at your planning forecast. First and foremost, it's been no picnic out there. Barnesville, Danielle sharing that photo. Planning tomorrow. Light snow that will total up to 2 to 5 inches for many of us here in the central Red River Valley and east. 0 or trace to about 2 inches elsewhere to the far west. Now 1, 2, 3, count them, First Alert Weather Days for Arctic cold, temperatures below 0 all day long, dangerous wind chills each day, ice crystals forming just by sneezing. Your breath kind of condenses right into a ice crystal. That's no fun. Snow south on New Year's Day. It's not a First Alert Weather Day because we're going to celebrate 0 degrees because that ain't below 0. And then after that, another cold day before a little bit of a turn in the right direction.
Yeah,
next
heat wave there. 9.
Yeah. No warmth until next year.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
Sounds good.
Again, make sure you have that Valley News Live Storm Team weather app on your phone. You'll get the latest forecast and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. If you traveled this holiday season, chances are you checked in some bags for your trip. We'll show you what happens to your luggage next on Valley News Live at 5.